Hello everybody, I'm Don Counts and welcome into Fayetteville Public Utilities Channel 6, and today we have an album that we are going to talk about, and these two guys here you've seen on Channel 6 before. They helped us do the Main Streets Downtown video, Daniel Harry and Jerry Taylor, and today we're going to talk about this new album that they have out, and they're going to have a big, I guess a big party coming up to give everybody an opportunity to hear this album. Daniel Harry, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you.
Yourself?
JT, good to see you.
How you doing there, Don?
Appreciate y'all coming by. Appreciate a lot of hard work put into this. Daniel, first of all, let's talk to you about the guitar. We saw you work before on TV and around town. People got to hear you play and things. How long have you been playing the guitar?
Well, I'm going to turn 20 next week, actually, next weekend. So I guess I picked it up back, I was 13 years old, I guess.
Wow.
I guess 13 at the time, 13, maybe 14, and your fellow colleague, Pete James, picked me up, and away we went for sure. So it's been a journey thus far for sure.
Was it somewhat natural, or did you have to? Was Pete a magician and teach you how to do it?
It feels very natural now, but back then it felt very much not natural. But no, I think we've got it going on now for sure.
That's good. All right, tell everybody about what you're doing nowadays.
Well, I'm Daniel Harry. I go to MTSU. I'm going to start my year as a sophomore this next year. I'm a recording industry major. We've been working on this CD now for, I guess, just about a year and a half, maybe a year now.
About a year and a half, yeah.
So put a lot of work into it, put a lot of countless hours. I really have no idea at this point, but a lot of good energy has been put in this CD, and very excited about having it out. And, a lot of work in progress for sure.
MTSU's got a great recording industry to teach you a whole lot.
Very well, and I work for the audio production department in there, and so we set up and do the real deals, and so it's nice to work for what you're gonna do on campus for sure. So I'm enjoying it a lot.
Great.
It's a great ride.
Jerry Taylor, tell us a little bit about yourself and Gold Top Studios, I believe it's called here.
Okay, yeah. My name is Jerry Taylor, and I actually work for the city of Fayetteville, Tennessee, but we opened up this studio probably a year ago. It was one of my dreams is to have a studio, and it actually came to life about a year ago, and it's actually in Taft, Tennessee, and it's going very well. Daniel helped me get the studio broken in with a great project. I think it's going to be a very good CD, and we're very proud of it.
So tell us a little bit about, you've been in the music business for a long time as a hobby and professionally as well.
Yes, I started playing when I was about like Daniel at 15 and 16, but of course when I started, and it was many years ago, I don't want to give those years, but when we were actually singing, I had friends coming over, and we actually had rabbit ears on the side of a TV, and we would sing into those rabbit ears. I mean, that's how far that we've moved up. I mean, so it's been a progression over the years. It's been a long ride, great ride.
Let's talk about some of the songs on this album. Who wrote them, and I'm sure you helped produce them. What's the story there?
Oh yeah, when it comes to producing, that's I got to sit back in the co-captain spot and just do this and that, but he had the reins on the producing for sure, and it sounds unbelievable. But yeah, the tracks, those have I put those together over the past. I guess the first one out of the bunch that I wrote was "Forgotten Dream," and I wrote it. I was a junior in high school when I wrote that song, so so it's kind of stretched out over the past couple of years. But then there's a couple that have been wrote a matter of 5 months ago too. So they've kind of just come and gone, and then you take some, you put some away, and bring them back later. And like one of the songs, I was telling JT when we recorded it, I pulled this out of the closet. It's been sitting back a while,
and which was one of his best songs.
Turned out to be one of our favorite ones, and it's funny how it works out. But so wrote "Forgotten Dreams" first, and the rest just kind of came along, very successfully. It worked out very well.
The name of the album is Forgotten Dreams, and I guess there's a lot of people can relate to that.
Oh yeah,
that's the truth.
Yeah. tell us a little bit about when you started, which you said a little over a year ago, and just which song came first and which one did you focus on first? Forgotten Dreams?
Yeah, when actually Forgotten Dreams, I came up with the initial idea. I was in the 9th grade, and I was taking an honors English class, and back then it's your big poetry. You're into poetry like crazy, nailing it. And so I came up with, I had this 4-line sonnet that I had that was just the themes of Forgotten Dream. And so I picked it back up, and I was going through, and I found it and I always liked and always remembered it. And I picked it back up and ended up writing, the hit name of the CD song, So so it worked out very well. How that one came to pass, for sure.
What about the song Lighter Note? That's the first cut on the CD.
Lighter Note, now more than ever, people just, good Lord, need to relax,
That's true.
That's the truth.
That's the truth.
Whether they can or not, you really just wish you could relax sometimes, and that's really just to put everything down, clear your mind, and really just admire what you got around you and what you've got yourself into, and really relax. When times get like they are lately, So
maybe I need to tune that one in myself and just relax, just chill. One thing about the technology, as you know at MTSU, and as you know, being a producer of an album, the technology of today, when you in the recording industry, has come a long way compared to the way it was back then.
It came so much. Like I said, when I was a kid, and just the little reel-to-reels that you use, where you could do 2 tracks, and now with digital age,
all digital now.
Everything is all digital. You can do so much, and so it's really made home recording much more professional.
Yeah. So I think
you'll see that with this CD.
So if you make a bad note, you can go back in and fix it pretty easy there.
Oh yeah, well
you didn't make any bad.
JT he doesn't let me make bad notes, for sure.
That's right.
He doesn't let me make bad notes.
JT, did you play any on the album?
I did play on a couple of songs on there. Just a little filler guitar that was here and there, but mostly Daniel.
He played rhythm. He played rhythm on Forgotten Dreams, and played rhythm and lead on Grab One For Me, track 6 and 7, for sure.
Who else helped you out with the album? Who else backed you?
We had some great musicians.
Oh, really?
That really helped us out. We did.
Unbelievable musicians. I'll let you introduce Skip. But Nate Wallace, who plays. I'm a fellow player of the First United Methodist Church Praise Band, the Sunrise Praise Band. JT is still in the band, and Nate. I started giving him lessons back. Good Lord, it's been it's been 3 or 4 or 5 maybe years ago, and ever since then he's picked it up and ran with it.
We saw him at your showcase.
Exactly.
Yeah, songwriter showcase, which was
very
really
talented musician, very talented.
Very good.
We had some great comments on Channel 6 about that particular program because we got good audio that day, and we had some good talent.
Yeah, Nate's very good. Nate's a very good music guitar player, a bass player, and he's plays bass in the album and did a fantastic job. Couldn't have been better.
Okay, who else?
Dandy Bradford.
Dandy.
Yeah, Dandy did an excellent job playing drums on it, and very professional. And I've known Dandy, met him like 5 years ago when I joined the Praise Band, and we asked him if he'd like to be part of it, and he stepped up to the plate and came over and did a great job on the album. We're very pleased with what he contributed.
Definitely.
Wow, that's good.
And we got a gentleman that I do want to mention his name, Skip Courtney. I've known Skip ever since when I was living in Nashville, and he's just such a talented musician. And he plays piano, he plays harmonica, he plays flute, and he does a very good job on all of those. And he did do that on this album. You'll hear his parts on it, and he's just a very talented musician. And he's at the Music Loft on 2nd Avenue in Nashville, Tennessee. So
wow.
We were very pleased to have his talents on the album.
It's hard to get him down. He's pretty busy. One weekend he's in New York, the next he's in St. Louis, that kind of thing. So we couldn't get him tracked down to really come down. So we took the Roland and just went up up to the Loft on 2nd Avenue, and you look over the street and see everybody doing their thing, and you're up, making awesome music. And so we set up and he recorded, and it was unbelievable.
Well, now there we go back to the technology, JT. You mean to tell me you took the recordings you had and then he played that in Nashville? How does that work?
Well, it's like it's a workstation is what it is. And so me being in the technology field, I understand that things have to be portable. So this one is very portable.
Wow.
And so you can actually just remove it and take it with you. It's just a brain part of it. It's like a workstation, like a PC almost.
Wow.
but the technology gives you that ability to be able to do that.
Very good. All
A
right.
little heavier than a PC, though.
Is it a little
A little heavier, but like a PC.
Yeah, it's much better. It's all automated, everything, all your controllers. It's just, it's a very nice piece of
Very
equipment. I have to get
professional.
you to come out to the studio sometime.
Sure, sure.
See that in progress.
Yeah, we talked about maybe even doing this interview down there, but we are only a couple of weeks away from something that we wanted to talk about. Daniel, you may tell us what's happening on August 21st.
August the 21st, we were going to be at the Fayetteville Museum / Civic Center, and we're going to have just our CD showcase basically that night. JT, me, Skip Courtney's going to be on the keyboard. Mike Branch is going to be on the drums. Nate Wallace is going to be on the bass guitar, and we're just going to have just to introduce a CD. This is something that we haven't seen, that really hasn't been pushed around here a lot. I'm not saying no one's ever released a CD from here before, but it's never really. We put a lot of work into this, and we really are excited about it and very confident about it. So we definitely want to push it out there, and we want everybody to hear it. We want everybody to hear it for sure.
Come and just enjoy themselves that night. It's going to be food, be a few drinks there.
Sure.
And good entertainment, and the tickets, you can pick them up at the Ivory Reef, or you can see me. I'll be glad to get your tickets, and I would like to say that they are $30 for the for doubles, and
That's for
$20 for singles for a couple. Right.
All right. And what you get with that is you get a CD.
You get a CD when you come through. Wow. That's right. And you may get this guy to sign it.
Hey,
he may do that for you, so he'll give you an autograph. So it'll be nice.
And if somebody really liked the producer, you'd sign it for him too.
I would do that. I would do that.
Well, I hope it's going to be a good night for sure, and it's on August 21st at the Museum Civic Center, and it's a great opportunity to hear some good music as well.
Oh yeah, it's going to be an unbelievable night.
Should be a great show.
All right. As we're looking at the CD, which one would you want to debut for the people at home?
I would say Suburb Shuffle.
All right. We'll listen to Suburb Shuffle, and we'll be back, and we'll talk more with the two guys that you're going to hear playing right here on Fayetteville Public Utilities Channel 6, Daniel Harry.
Just a man, why can't you be nice to me? You're just a woman, why can't you be kind to me? I'm from around here, show me some hospitality. Tell me to go, tell me to go, tell me to go, tell me to go right now. Tell me to go, tell me to go, tell me to go, and I'll walk right out the door. You don't know what you're missing, 'cause I promise you won't know what hit you till I'm gone. Place is nice, so why don't you sit down with me? One drink or three, not sure, well I know positively. tiptoe upstairs, then we can make the tour complete.
Suburb Shuffle. Wow, a little blues sound there. We appreciate you showing it. Tell us a bit about that song.
That song, ever since I started playing, ever since I started listening to Stevie Ray Vaughan, Buddy Guy, Eric Clapton, especially in playing with this guy, blues, it's run through my veins for sure. And you won't. There's a lot of this album is very jam oriented. It's very jam oriented. You've got a lot of different genres, and I wanted to capture a couple tracks that were very bluesy, and just really wanted to capture a really good blues track. And Suburb Shuffle came along. It's what I love about blues. I put a lot into my playing. I put a lot more into my lyrics. But on this song, for example, was all playing. The lyrics wise, we wanted to come up with just a fun song, just a good fun, just general song. Nothing that that came from my heart that I was writing about something. Just a good general song, and we really wanted to focus and have a good blues and a good musician kind of song. And that turned out to be everything plus more than we wanted for sure.
Jerry, out of the album here, which one did you feel like you did the most work on, the most technology, the one that sounds the best to you?
Well, it's great that you asked that question because it's a continued work project. Late December has been one of our challenges. We'll just say that.
Mm-hmm.
But
and one of the songs you just finished last night at midnight, I think you said. One of you said.
Yeah, Late December. That's the one. That's why I bring that one up. It was just a challenge. We had a lot of different parts in it.
Sure.
It's just hard to bring it all together, but I think that one's going to turn out very well.
It takes a lot of work when you do this kind of thing, and you guys as musicians, you're never happy. You always see problems.
It gives you a whole different respect for people that actually put out a CD. You actually see how many hours that they put into one. When you go buy one and you just take it off the shelf and you go home and you listen to it, I don't think people actually realize the amount of time that goes into producing it.
Feels up to me, we probably remaster the whole thing again.
Yeah, it's like when I'm working in the edit bay, it's the same way. You work and you work and you work and you never have. You see problems, but the average person don't. And I think they're going to really love Forgotten Dreams, and it's going to be a great night on August 21st. Daniel, tell everybody again about what's going to happen on August 21st at the museum.
We're going to have our CD release for the album Forgotten Dreams. Tickets can be bought at the Ivy Wreath on the square with Mr. Jerry Taylor, also at the
they can just call me at home at 931-425-0815. That's at the studio. We'll be glad to give them tickets.
Direct source for sure.
Okay.
And tickets will be $40 a couple, $20 a single. You get a CD upon entry, food, drinks. It's going to be a very, very fun night. Really looking forward to it. Really looking forward to it for sure.
It's going to be a big night at the museum, and we're looking forward to hearing all this album, which we're going to get to hear later on, hopefully today, and you can too. Now, as we get past where these are going to be available, is there a place where people can buy them online for the people who be watching online?
Definitely. Daniel Harry's Forgotten Dreams can be found on iTunes.
Wow.
Can be found on Amazon.com. Can be found on Napster.
Wow.
JT, am I forgetting any?
No, you can go through CD Baby and you can order it on that. And for right now, that's where we're going through, CD Baby. And they're affiliated with all these different other, like iTunes, Napster.
Sure.
And
so that's very exciting.
That is exciting. So for all the folks watching online around the world, they can get a copy.
Contact me. We'll make sure you get a CD if you want.
They got your number.
That's right. I would like to just say one thing. I don't know if you've noticed the artwork that's done on there, but I would like to say that Jennifer Taylor did that, and she did an awesome job on it. Even though she's my wife, I think she did a great job.
Well, before we really, when we were just working on the audio, I had a vision for what I wanted to see it look like, and not that I really knew, but it had to have that edge, and we captured it.
She did an awesome job on
Plus
that.
more, it was unbelievable. She did an unbelievable job. Can't thank her enough for sure.
She is a very creative person anyway.
She has to put up with us.
She is.
You have an artist in the family and a musician. I can imagine what kind of life that is there.
It's been great.
Yeah, I know it is. It's wonderful. All right, so August 21st at the museum. Get your tickets at Ivy Wreath from Jerry anywhere. check it out. And for the people watching online, pick your copy up. When are these going to be available for people to buy?
21st.
21st. After the
released
21st, it'll be.
21st.
So, all right. Sounds great. I appreciate you guys coming by. Enjoyed the music. Thanks for all you do.
Thank you, Don.
Appreciate you coming by.
I enjoyed
And don't forget to get Forgotten Dreams by Daniel Harry and Jerry Taylor produced the album. We appreciate them coming by and talking about it. We appreciate you watching on Fayetteville Public Utilities Channel 6.
August 21st.
And we'll see you August 21st at the museum. Thank you.
When you're alone, your life is making you lonely. You can always go downtown. When you got worries, all the noise in a hurry seems to help. I know downtown. Just listen to the music of the traffic in the city. Linger on the sidewalk where the neon signs are pretty. How can you lose? The lights are much brighter there. You can forget all your troubles, forget all your cares, and go downtown. Things will be great when you're downtown. You'll find a place for sure downtown. Everything's waiting for you. Don't hang around and let your problems surround you. There are movie shows downtown. Maybe you know some little places to go to where they're never closed downtown. Just listen to the rhythm of the gentle bossa nova. You'll be dancing with them too before the night is over. Happy again. The lights are much brighter there. You can forget all your troubles, forget all your cares, and go downtown where all the lights are bright. Downtown, waiting for you tonight. Downtown, you're gonna be alright now. You may find somebody kinda help and understand you. Someone who is just like you and needs a gentle hand to guide them along. The lights are much brighter there. You can forget all your troubles, forget all your cares, and go downtown